This right here, this is a game changer. The DJI Mini 2. This right here, this is a game changer. DJI Mini 4 Pro. And this right here, the brand new DJI Mini 5 Pro is a game changer. Now, I know the term game changer is overused on YouTube, but these are actual game changers. The Mini 5 Pro, ladies and gentlemen, is a 1-inch CMOS sensor with 24mm focal length with an f1.8 aperture and a 50 megapixel sensor. It's a game changer all over again. Now, just when I thought they couldn't perfect this drone anymore, DJI somehow managed to cram everything into the Mini 5 Pro because it weighs 249.9 grams, which is insane. I mean, they literally crammed everything into this drone, including this pretty cool gimbal cover. Remember the Mavic 3 Pro BDSM leather kind of gimbal cover? Well, they did something similar here, which attaches to the top, so it keeps your props in nice and smooth. It's got, you know, a nice gimbal cover, which is long, so it protects the sensors down below, keeps all the props in nice and neat. They did that. You know, it was one step further from the Mini 4 Pro, which is a small one like this, which goes on nice and neat. But it's nothing like the Mini 2 one, which basically gave us all some kind of frustration that I mean, this was something that kept me up at night, you know, this gimbal cover. The Mini one, it was a game changer in a way, but I hated that drone with a passion due to its video transmission, which is Wi-Fi. After 30 meters, it was like, where the hell is the drone? It's gone. The Mini 2 was a game changer because it was the perfected Mini one with a video transmission that I could fly over the Alps, I could fly over Iceland, and I wouldn't have to worry. This thing had and has incredible video transmission. This drone is very sentimental to me. It helped me build my channel, and it's absolutely fantastic to this day. This is a fantastic drone. In fact, they made one called the Mini 4K, which is basically this, you know, pro tip. So this one right here, if you want to get this, you're going to be paying €809 or £689. I don't know what the prices are in dollars. Maybe we can ask the Americans. If you want to get it with the N3 controller, so the one without the screen, we're going to be paying €1,019 or £869. And if you want to get it with the RC2, which is beautiful and it's got a screen, I love this controller. It really is fantastic. You're going to be paying €1,149 or 979 Great British pounds. And it's worth it. Oh, it's worth it. I mean, this one right here, I mean, if you look at the size of the sensor. In fact, let me just show you guys. Look at this. Can you see that? Look at the size difference. I mean, this thing right here is insane. And the Mini 4 Pro, let's forget about the Mini 3 and the Mini 3 Pro. The Mini 4 Pro was a game changer. You know, the vertical shooting, the omnidirectional sensors, 4K 120, the quality, D-Log M. This is a drone that I love to bits. I recommended this to everybody, as I did the Mini 2. But the game changer here is this. I mean, this is a 1-inch sensor on a Mini series drone, something that weighs 249.9 grams. I need to really knock that in there. I mean, this is a 1-inch sensor, right? We also have LiDAR. So they've taken a few things from the Mavic 4 Pro, as you can see. So, you know, the gimbal cover, the LiDAR, so this works at nighttime. LiDAR isn't great during daytime. That's why we have omnidirectional sensors all over this thing. So you're probably 98% not going to crash. At night, it's got LiDAR, which is good at nighttime. LiDAR is good at nighttime, up to 25 meters. So it has nighttime, omnidirectional, obstacle avoidance, up to about 25 meters with the LiDAR, which is really fantastic. I have tried this. Luckily, I didn't crash because I only have one. And it works really well. Now, we have sensors all around. We have the usual, you know, LED light underneath. We have everything that you normally get with a mini drone, but we also have something from the Mavic 4 Pro. So this gimbal now turns. It doesn't turn 360 like the Mavic 4 Pro now. We're going to talk about the elephant in the room with the Mavic 4 Pro in a second, but it does 225 degrees. So you can do some creative shots. The elephant in the room with the Mavic 4 Pro, drone, so fantastic. it's mouth-watering. It has 360 degrees, right, spin. But, I mean, in 2025, we can't look down 90 degrees in vertical with the Mavic 4 Pro. That is the elephant in the room. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. That is a pain in the ass. With this, we can do. So all you guys doing TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, you can look down in vertical, film in vertical, and pan up, which is a lot. I mean, that gives us a lot. You can't do that with the Mavic 4 Pro. Of course, many TikTokers and Instagrammers aren't going to be buying the Mavic 4 Pro because it's an incredibly professional drone. So most people are going to be using it in horizontal, you know, which I understand. I love horizontal. I'm not a massive fan of filming in vertical, but with this, for your TikTok, for a fairly good price, you can do now. You have something called True Vertical, which we had here. But we also have the spinny, you know, gimbal, which is nice. Now, this is, if I had to pack one drone, it would be this, because I have, you know, the RC2, we have the drone, we have the hub, which, you know, you can charge incredibly quickly because the batteries last 36 minutes, or I think 52 minutes with the battery plus, which you can't get in Europe. You can get it in America, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. But with the battery plus, obviously it's over 249.9 grams, right? And it will charge in 115 minutes with the normal batteries, which is really, really fast because it charges them all together, yeah, with a 65 plus watt charger. But all of them, 115 minutes, it allows you to drive to your next spot, have them all charged, and carry on flying all day long, which is fantastic. Oh, by the way, we do have 42 gigabytes internal memory, but you can use a large memory card and film whatever you want, but it's nice to have internal memory. I wish it was 128 or 256, but I'm guessing they crammed as much as they could into this little sucker. So we have this right here to pack in your bag, which is nothing compared to something like the Air 3S or the Mavic 4 Pro. And we also have this. It comes in a combo kit. These are filters, and it's really nice that DJI do include these now. But what they've done is they've done what Freewell did for the Mini 2 Pro. They have clip-on filters, so you can't take off the front element anymore. You're going to be clipping these suckers on, and we have an ND8, ND32, and ND128. I wish there was a 4-pack. I'm not going to use the ND8. I wish it was an ND16, 32, 64, and a 128. It would have been much more useful. Now, why do you need ND filters? To get that beautiful Hollywood motion blur, natural motion blur. So everything's going by beautifully. When you're filming, especially low down, and everything's flying by, it's nicely blurred. It looks natural to the eye. It's basically the 180 degree rule. Don't confuse it with the director's 180 degree rule, which states that your frame rate, 25 frames per second, for example, should be double, 1/50th when it comes to your shutter speed. And having that perfectly exposed with a filter on outside means you get natural motion blur. I'm sure Freewell is all over this because they have filters for everything. They're a fantastic company. And I'm sure they will have a vast array of filters for the Mini 5 Pro. Now, another thing they did, you know, change on this, which is another game changer, is that we have no tool replaceable props, which could come in handy if you fly like me. And that's really cool that we don't have that annoying little screwdriver anymore. And one more thing that they did take from the Mavic 4 Pro. Unfold to turn on. And
aircraft will power off in 5 seconds. Press any button on aircraft to cancel.
That's fantastic. That just means that we're up in the air faster, we're down and locked off faster in case if you're legging it from the popo because you're flying illegally, which you should not be doing. But yeah, it just means that we can get up in the air faster, we can get down and pack faster in case it started raining. Don't worry too much about the rain. I've had this guy in full-on snow, literally snow blizzards, rain. These drones can handle it, even though they do have holes in the back, just like this one for your micro SD card and your USB-C. They can handle it. They can handle a lot, so don't worry too much. It's okay. They're going to be handling it. Don't especially go out there and fly in the rain like I would, but, you know, don't have a fit when it starts raining. Just calm, collected, come back home, land it. It'll be fine. Fantastic little drone. We have upgraded active track 360, whatever that means. Basically, it can follow you. So if you're doing a nice little walk on a cliff or something, this drone will follow you in horizontal and vertical for your TikToky and your Instagram reels. It's got spotlight, so it can stand in one place and it can follow you around, and that looks really, really nice. If you're talking, say you can use, you know, the mic free or the mic mini, and you can get some really nice shots of you talking and, you know, sync it in post. So it's got a lot of cool features that have been upgraded, and, you know, like I said, it's a game changer for DJI to do something that we only dreamed of, 1-inch sensor in a mini drone. It's pretty unbelievable. I mean, we have DJI 04 plus 10-bit video transmission on this, 20 kilometers FCC and 10 kilometers CE. That's sad. I wish we had it longer, but who's going to go further? You know, we're going to be in eyesight anyway. We've got to see this drone. That basically just means that we have a lot stronger video transmission, so you don't have to worry about it cutting out, which it has not cut out once on me. I'm really, really happy with how this video transmission works, just like with the Mavic 4 Pro. Mind you, the video transmission on the Mini 2 was already damn fantastic. I flew this thing, in incredibly weird, dangerous areas in the mountains, and it did a fantastic job, and only a few times when I went somewhere really crazy did it cut out. 6,000 meters max altitude on this drone. I remember flying this above Gornagrat, which is like 3,200 meters. It was not happy. It was not happy, but it took off, and it did a fine job back then. So 6,000 meters on this is crazy. On the normal battery, by the way, if you have the Battery Plus from America, then you can only take off from 4,500 meters. Do keep that in mind in case you do have one of those. It's always worth having a normal battery if you're flying at high altitudes, so you can take off at 6,000 meters, because the Battery Plus will not allow you to do that. 4,500 meters max takeoff on the Battery Plus. We have D-Log. Yeah, D-Log M, not D-Log, but D-Log M, 10-bit on this, 420. It's not 422, but it is 420. It's a very nice, very, very nice log profile that will allow you to grade between, you know, your action cameras from DJI, from your drones with DJI, and basically have everything, you know, merged nicely together. You know, the Osmo 360, everything works nicely with D-Log M and allows you to make everything look nice and synced when it comes to color grading in post-production. The speed of this thing is now 18 meters a second, so it's fairly fast. I mean, for a tiny little drone like this thing does whip it, put it in sports mode and drop the hammer, and you're like... And we do have at 60 frames per second or lower HDR on by default. I mean, the image from this is really, really very beautiful. At the moment, I'm grading it with my own lots that I'm working on, and it's a stunning image. It's very clean. It's very clear. One thing I haven't touched on is that this now has a 2x zoom that is lossless. And you're gonna be like, yeah. I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm not kidding. I was like, when I zoomed in and I looked at it, I was like, whoa. That is actually pretty damn beautiful. So the 2x zoom on this is stunning. You're going to turn it on. You're going to zoom in. It's like obviously not optical like, you know, the Mavic 4 Pro or the F3S, but it is digital, but it's lossless. You're going to zoom in. You're going to be in shock. I was in shock. I was like, that is like an optical lens. It's absolutely stunning. The zoom on the Mini 5 Pro is going to blow your mind. It's like you have a second lens on that gimbal. It really is pretty incredible. As for nighttime, I filmed everything that you're seeing in this video in D-Log M, including nighttime. I think filming in normal and auto would probably be better, but I like filming in D-Log M, and I wanted to see what it can do. And at nighttime, I was pretty surprised because it looks really, really nice. The night shots above the city here, yeah, mind-blowingly beautiful. I think DJI has done a fantastic job with the Mini 5 Pro, and it is the perfect mini drone. I don't think they can cram anything more into a mini drone. I mean, what else could you do with this drone to perfect it? I have no idea. I really don't know. It is a EU CO drone, right? I've taken off the sticker because via the app, you can do it as a C1 drone. So you can fly to high altitude. Say you're flying in the Alps, you want to fly a little bit higher. You can do that to get above a mountain or something. So yeah, this drone gives you a lot of options, and I'm ecstatic that DJI have made this. Any questions, comments down below. All the links are going to be down below for this little monster right here. And if you did like my video, give me a like, subscribe, ring that bell. And I'm going to catch you on the next one, which is in a few days, because so much stuff is coming out this month.